That's a 3.
Boys, and pretty excited for this one. That's all I gotta say. They've said everything that needs to be said. Grayhound not really coming in with the greatest chance here, but still can possibly really take it to FaZe. I mean, Heroic already, I wouldn't say underestimated Grayhound, but saw the was on the receiving end of what can really happen. So who knows?
Who knows? But I really hope that Grayhound do manage to continue this lower bracket run. Because imagine if there's a situation where Grayhound and Chiefs play at the end of the day. That would be ridiculous. I can't see it happening, honestly. But we are here, and FaZe, look, they've got the stand-in, they've got the Yanko. But can he pull off a huge performance today? And so far, well, FaZe, no respect, just pushing straight down mid. Adren taking first blood. Rain as well, denying anything there at the banana. And the bomb's on the ground, but the double stack is too strong.
Rain waiting for the contact from Dick Stacey after falling back to the corner. Not going to be hitting the shot just yet, but Malta clearing out apps. Olofmeister's heard him. Not going to hit the shot, just the warning shots. Malta now has to be careful, gets a little bit antsy. Backs away toward Boiler. Now has control of apps, not so much carpet. So I'll take his time in clearing all of this out. He's got the rest of Grayhound starting to come back with him. Dren lying in wait over toward jungle. Now starts to back away. Yanko coming across with the kit as well. Grayhound just looking to cause a bit of a rotation across toward A.
With Rain playing so passive on the B site, there is an opportunity for Grayhound to get the bomb planted if they head there, and it looks like they're not going to. Straight up bracket they go. Malta finding the opening onto a Dren, but are they going to expect Olaf there on the bicycle? Definitely not. Malta gets traded out. Man advantage still now for the FaZe clan, as Yanko is going to pop off there with Olaf. Great crossfire. Sicko and Dick Stacey could not get any work done, and we are going to see FaZe taking the CT pistol on the first map of the series.
Yeah, quick call to stack the 3 over there. Just leave, like you were saying, the one member down in towards Banana, keeping that information and keeping contact, making sure that at the very least, FaZe will gain something if he does fall. But a nice start overall for FaZe. Like you were saying, no respect from Adren shown there, and Rain peeking down as well.
Super wide on the wall.
Yeah, like, if Grayhound had been showing face down Banana, that's possibly the opportunity that maybe they're looking for, but not really given anything in that respect until he pushed. So moving on into the second, just the P250s out for Grayhound, and there's only 2 of them. Can't expect too much firepower when the pistols are on the board, but FaZe could overstep. Maybe.
Maybe. They're happy just to control Banana at the moment, not getting too aggressive this time. The 2-3 setup, very passive on A, just happy to take the long-range engagements, hoping that it is just Glocks that they have to deal with. There are a couple of P250s, but they'll still have to 2-tap, especially at that range. And Rain here with the M4, just trying to cover archers. Jiggling, waiting for something to happen. Caught with utility out, takes a bit of damage there. But now Grayhound wrapping into CT. There's an MP9 here to hold, and Adren, he's running out of bullets, so 3 remaining. Manages to get a second in that situation. That's huge for him, but the wrap is coming out, and he will be able to get the reload off as Yanko comes as the Guardian Angel. Bomb is down, and Malta is shut out as well. So 2 in a row from FaZe, relatively clean there in the second round. No one falling, so the economy going to take a nice little boost. And are we going to see the bonus round with 3 SMGs?
Definitely. No need for them to worry about buying here. They can still show face anywhere they need to. They can play up close and personal in Banana, even in mid if they wish to do so. But the full buy coming out for Grayhound now. This is their real test, their first hurdle they need to get past in terms of really taking it to FaZe, because this is Grayhound don't really want to be, you know, in that kind of deficit that we saw yesterday up against Heroic on this map, a 12-3 half. And Grayhound were 9 rounds down. They don't really want to be called upon for another monstrous comeback like that, especially not against FaZe. Even a weakened FaZe, you don't really want to be up against that sort of a situation. For now, the utility down in towards Banana, getting control. Dick Stacey hasn't been able to spot out. He has heard the jumps. Information comes through, some shots flying down toward Banana, but again, no damage done.
Flash comes in there, but Urcast going to be blinded by his teammate, so unfortunate there. FaZe with full Banana control, but leaving Adren solo with just an MP9 so close to the bottom as well. Full faith there from FaZe as they expect this push to come in towards the A site. They've given up bracket control, but it looks like the contact's going to happen here at Banana. Dexter seems to be aware. Swinging wide. What a shot there. Headshot onto Adren, and if they bust out quickly, the rotations won't come out in time, but they are hesitating, just getting a bit of utility out, it seems. A little by time for Yanko to come over, but he's only used the Molotov.
Nice timing from Malta to catch out Guardian. That is quite big as well, because it now gives Grayhound the man advantage, taking down all of Meister as well, hearing the audio cue. And the last two remaining members of FaZe over to Ward B. Free bomb site for Grayhound. And maybe the first round on the board. However, they just need to be careful, not get too overconfident right now. Bomb goes down, and FaZe, do they go for it?
No, they don't. Happy just to save there, keep the M4 and UMP alive. They are clearing out second mid, though. Yanko making a huge amount of noise, very confident, unawares that Dick Stacey on 13 HP was playing so aggressive. Sicko as well, just whiffing a little bit, but he will pull it back eventually to take Rain down, and that is going to be good damage to the economy, and around on the board, only losing one man from their team, being Urcast.
This is something we saw yesterday from Grayhound, which is this slower style of play, right? They try to find the picks and then manipulate those rotates, try and find some openings over toward that A site. And yesterday it didn't really work too well. Heroic kind of abused them for that. They went for that top mid bracket control quite a lot, and it never seemed to really work out. But in that round, 100%, that couldn't have gone any better for them. However, thought maybe the buy was going to be there for FaZe, but it's not just yet. They've decided to save their $2, hold on to some pistols, some smokes, a flash as well. The scout on Guardian could do some serious damage. So, again, it's all about that overpeak. You don't really want to give them the opportunity. However, taking the fight to them, perhaps control with Rain, starting to be a little bit of a sneaky boy.
Ooh, perfectly positioned, and Dexter, he's going to be caught off. The spam is there. The kill comes in. Adren as well, one onto Dick Stacey, so the pistol's working wonders at the moment. Adren barely alive, though. Grayhound may be able to come back if played correctly, but Rain and Guardian teaming up there, almost looking for another. Malta holds his ground. Can he work the timing, knowing that it's a scout on Guardian? I don't think he's been spotted, but you also don't want to be running into this scout on Guardian. The man, he's super sharp.
The problem is Guardian was making so much noise there running back toward jungle. Malta wasn't 100% sure whether that was going to be the bait for Olive Meister and towards Diggity, so need to be careful at that point, I guess. They will now group up together. It's only Sicko and Malta to make this work. With that, they've actually got Adren coming across for FaZe. So they've doubled down. Sicko decides to make contact across toward Archers. They've only got the smoke and the flash to work with. Time slowly ticking down, and that actually allows for Adren to try to move away. They take down Guardian. That is technically a free open site. Olive Meister waiting in toward Apps for the opportunity. Catches out Sicko, but Grayhound, they've brought it back to the 2v2. It's looking very good right now.
Yeah, that was very good of them to make sure they cleared that angle as well. Malta with the cover, expecting the aggressive push from Adren. So Yanko, he's got no armor, but he does have an AK in the 1v2. Spots the information, not too sharp there, just missing the one tap. And with his position known, he is going to wrap around, but he has no kit. And you may as well just save the AK. If he can cause any more damage, that will be huge for FaZe, as Greyhound's economy will be in the bin.
Still looking to do some damage. It's going to be spotting out the head. Sharp, but not sharp enough. Cannot find the pixel angle from Malta, but Grayhound go basically into full damage control mode there, right? Like, the second that's that 4v2, they're happy to play it nice and slow, and they bring it back. And that was, to be honest, that was looking so dangerous for a second there, especially when you've still got the 4 alive, you've got the armor still on FaZe, and also that scout leaves a lot of potential for damage, but control is there.
Well played by Sicko and Malta at the end too, to bring that one back. It looked very dicey at the start of the round. But now we head into the 5th. And Greyhound, they will have the upper hand, but FaZe should be able to work something of it. Guardian almost getting that opening pick. Blinded, he will fall off top mid. Utility used just to control that bracket, and by time for Rain to rotate back in, they went for the early B stack there. Dexter through the smoke with the read though.
It's a little bit better from Grayhound. starting to pick up that pace a little bit more to top mid, not giving FaZe enough time to settle down. They've got Archer's control with Dexter being pushed aggressive, but not showing toward Adren, so no information for FaZe just yet. They don't know where they are exactly. You can see Olofmeister being aggressive as well, trying to find the information. Dexter holding onto the pixel angle will find Yanko. As Olofmeister, does he find the timing on both of them? No, but Sicko will give them a consolation prize at the very least. And now Guardian on the site, a 1v4. I wouldn't say it's not doable.
But with the AWP, it is going to be hard to get those multiple frags unless Grayhound make the mistake. They know that he's an A player as well. You can see that bomb rotating over to the B site. They should have the round, but I don't want to say anything too soon because look who's alive. The legend himself. Unfortunately, legends are made default. And that is just what happens as Grayhound to take the lead 3-2.
It's looking actually really nice overall for Grayhound, I must admit. A weakened FaZe doesn't make a difference because Grayhound have turned up and already hitting more, well, equal rounds to what they had yesterday against arguably a weaker opponent.
They definitely had a very slow start on that T side, which, as you can tell by the statistics, it is their favoured side. So FaZe almost gifting them a good start here on Inferno. They really need to bolster these defences and try to get some rounds on the board because we saw Greyhound's CT side yesterday as well. It is something to be reckoned with.
So far, the economy's just been in tatters for both teams. FaZe obviously with the bye last round, but it's not like it was the full complete, I guess, with the utility belt being nice and useful. FaZe have gone for double mid control there with both Guardian and Rain. It is pistols, so can definitely afford to play those closer angles. You can see FaZe now starting to get a little bit more aggressive, trying to catch the line. Sicko can't hit it, but they actually don't continue to press their FaZe. They fall back, and Urcast will be able to find both coming in through Boiler. Olofmeister making do with the P250, taking down Malta. Now has to try and hold this A site. Wait for the rotates.
The P250, the man sharp. Unfortunately, not enough work can be done. And it's a 4v2 with Adren and Yanko. Happy just to try to get more damage done. And damage is what's going to happen. Dick Stacey's head has been spotted just over the top of that smoke. But now they double down, go together, try to trade it out. But Dexter, he's looking good today. That moustache, look, the power just draining through that one.
Yeah, it's flowing. He must have felt the Mackie vibe, so. And the pistol round didn't expect too much from FaZe. They get a little bit of damage done, so not worst case scenario, but all being picked up back on toward Guardian. There's no, I mean, there's head armor on Adren, but apart from that, that's the only thing that's really lacking. And they just take their time. There's no real need for them to start stressing yet. Grayhound, obviously, they are in the lead. They are in control. The economy is starting to build, and with Dexter finding that kill, that's opened up B, and Adren goes aggressive into the line of two Grayhound players. Don't know whether they spotted out Rain, but he's just going to have to buy time for the rest of FaZe.
Oh, he's used a flash though, so they should be aware that he's on side, especially now that he's taken Dexter out. They had the two-man advantage, but Grayhound now starting to thin, but Dick Stacey has something to say. Good trade. Malta as well, still lurking there over towards the B site, holding off that rotation. Olof goes down, and once again, Guardian left in a 1v4 situation, and FaZe's gun round is in the bin at this point.
Relinquished all control for FaZe so far. We expected them to come out swinging, but Grayhound haven't given them the opportunity to. And now Guardian being spotted, hits the shot onto Malta. And Urcast is there to claim that insurance, find the kill, and ensure that we don't have another one of those moments.
Every time he gets that one pick, I'm like, oh no. It's about to happen, Rob.
Yeah.
It's about to happen. But it didn't. Not this time.
Not this time. And again, the pistol's being brought back up for FaZe. Looks like they're going to go with the armor as well. Buy down to that 2 mark. Obviously, Adren maybe overspending a little bit there, down to 1650, but it doesn't really make a difference. They're still going to be able to use these to fight with. It's actually 3 sets of armor. Bit of utility, so
1650 is fine with round loss bonus as well, so they should be right into the next. Grayhound stringing a fair few together now. Looking to once again take this banana control. Crucial bit of map to control here on Inferno, but as the flash comes in, we do see FaZe swing. Looking for some damage, but they're just going to take some by that HE. Perfectly placed from Dick Stacey. Boost coming out Sicko, spot some information, but as he was in midair. He didn't take the shot. Not sure if he was spotted either. FaZe happy just to play passive and keep the two men over towards the A site, holding Diggity. Olof up on balcony as well.
Grayhound doing a really good job of pacing this game right now. They're really determining the pace at which they're moving and also not allowing FaZe to really get control of any part of the map. So far, the 1v1s are working for Grayhound. I can't say that that's going to be the case moving forward. They have the information down in toward Apps. Cast, he knows where the smokes come from, so at least that's something. But FaZe double up in toward Diggity, looking for the line towards middle and Boiler. Tough ask for them to be able to pull off the 4K as they make their way out right now. There's the nade, perfectly timed. Slows it down for a second.
It is two CZs that they have to deal with, though, and as you can see, they can get lots of damage done. First two frags going to FaZe for the round. The trade will be there from Dexter. But now they're hesitating, deciding where they need to go. 10 seconds remaining, and they have to make it past Rain, who has retrieved the AK as well. Oh, this could all go wrong for Grayhound. Rain denying the cross to sight. 5 seconds to get the bomb down, and it's going to be spilled onto the ground. Sicko might have a last opportunity, but he's run out of time to plant, and all FaZe have to do is stay alive to clutch it on the eco.
We saw this happen from Grayhound yesterday. It's exactly what I was talking about not even 3 rounds ago, which is they take these rounds quite slow. They get the top mid bracket control, and they almost freeze on it. They don't really try to push and press the issue to FaZe there. It's Rain that finds the one pick, and it all goes wrong from there. And
the problem was as well, you could see after they got that first pick, they started to head back down mid, only just realizing, oh, we don't have time to go back down Banana. We don't have time to clear out B. Everything could go wrong there. And because of that hesitation, they didn't get on side in time, and Rain got in the perfect position to hold. So very unfortunate, but what a great play from Rain. Look at that. Perfect aim. Absolute champion.
Oh, all of Meister nearly gets the collab, but Malta, a bit of sharp aim. Dick Stacey making a lot of noise, and Adren being close toward the wall. He just waits for the pop flash. The perfect timing for FaZe to pounce on the kill. Gain the upper hand after just losing it. Look how aggressive they are now. Back in full control, back in full swing for FaZe. Grayhound were on a full buy, but it's definitely has not looked like it just yet. Dexter making way into Ward Jungle for the rest of the members. Yanko pulls out wide, and Dexter's going to be able to capitalize that. Bringing that back. They now even the odds. Malta's going to look to stretch back down into Ward Banana, put the pressure onto Adren, maybe try to force him away on the issue. Just some pot shots being taken. Dexter narrowly missing the shot.
Oh, but you can see their FaZe just playing it together. Yanko drawing the attention just for long enough. And, oh, it's Rain just popping off again. The two men here over towards the A site, just too damn strong for Grayhound right now. And with 12 HP, Sicko, 30 seconds to try and save it. It'll be worth it as well. He's still got that 8K in the bank, so staying alive won't be the worst situation. But he's going to attempt to go for it at least. Guardian getting 1 damage through the wall. Alrighty. Interesting. The angle, but
I must admit, interesting that Sicko's still trying to go for damage at that point. I thought maybe, 10 seconds left. I know he's still trying to find the kill, but is that AWP maybe better off saved? I guess Sicko has the money to reinvest. But up against, the round loss bonus compared to the AWP and armor, that's all right.
If he could get that extra damage done, it would have, definitely done a lot of damage to FaZe's economy there and kept it quite low, keeping those 3 rifles alive on the win as well. That's huge for FaZe to start to, get back in the lead, start to have a bit of a CT side rather than, the diminishing one that we saw at the start of the game. But Grayhound, they've already done a really good job on the T side. It's good to see. They just need to, I guess, keep hitting those shots, which seems to be the problem at this point. FaZe happy just to play that, close setup, pushing into dig together, just getting those trades. It's really just basics.
Yeah, I feel like Grayhound FaZe have started to read what Grayhound were doing, which is taking those rounds a lot slower. Right, they've really been letting that timer tick, and now FaZe are starting to capitalize on it, realizing that they're just going for the default control there. Generally, there'll be maybe 2 together if they're lucky for that buddy system, but more times than not, FaZe have been able to find the opening pick now, and with this, Sicko's actually going to wait deep in towards Banana. Just at all of Meister. Here come the grenades. Here comes the control for FaZe as well, but they line up and Sicko just can't get enough damage off. He will deploy the Molotov to try and force FaZe back, but it's not going to work, and Guardian's going to hit the shot as well. FaZe taking full control with Olofmeister on the, Guardian on the post.
Well, Sicko's very advanced, so that flash not going to blind him at all, but Dexter's here waiting for the repeat. Guardian making the mistake, feeling it, but oh, look at that. Yanko in the corner, going to be completely disregarded. Dexter forgetting to clear that one, taking both the men down at the top of Banana. He had no idea that there was a third there, expecting Yanko to fall back as well. But now Malta making his way through bracket, unchecked as well. Olof very aggressive in apartments, might be able to get a bit of information on the rotation. And oh, he's potentially found the bomb, but Dick Stacey hits a nasty shot. Rain as well brings it to the 1v2, so FaZe man advantage. 39 HP, so he will just wait for his teammate to go for the retake. But Yanko's very far away.
Big round for Dick Stacey to win at this point. 1v2 to push FaZe's economy back. They're both going to be coming from Boiler, and Yanko checking it. He'll be able to find the free. They both line up, and that's going to be the information for Dick Stacey, but Rain double checks it. Oh, my word. The game sense, it beats Grayhound there, but Dick Stacey with nearly the hero play.
Oh, that was something. Rain, you know, just not forgetting to clear his corners. And that's something that you see a lot of the time. People get complacent. They think, oh, no, he's not there for sure. But Rain just checking every angle. And that was beautiful from FaZe to make sure it worked. Unfortunately, Dick Stacey just couldn't get away with it. Oh, that was unfortunate for Grayhound, I guess. Good trigger discipline, but unfortunately, sometimes it's just not the answer.
No, and the problem was FaZe were just spaced out enough that they were on either side of the opening to the door, so it's not like he could even find the lineup, and the spray transfer would have been a little bit dodgy because it had to go through the wall as well, so bit unfortunate to start off with, but Grayhound putting a lot of emphasis in the middle right now. FaZe in the meantime will take Banana control. They do hold on to it. Yanko holding the line, and Adren starting to get a little bit aggressive, just happy to deploy that second smoke.
I wonder what this hero AK can do. Dick Stacey was very good at opening up the A site yesterday, but Guardian's going to take him down early. AK has been retrieved, but not for long as Dexter drops the bomb as well, and there's a crossfire on it, but the smoke denying vision right now. Urcast, oh, he's got a nade in hand. It's all going wrong for Grayhound. What a spray transfer from Rain as well. All off to finish, and FaZe take the lead back 6-5.
I mean, that's a pistol round with the AK as well. So, you know, like you were saying, that hero AK could have possibly done some damage there, but positioning for FaZe means otherwise.
It was pretty much a semi-buy at that point because the pistols, you know, they can do heaps of damage on Inferno. We've said it again, and, you know, it's true because the close-range engagements, so much damage can be dished out in such a short amount of time.
Just Guardian and Rain mopping up there. Grayhound yet again just going for the early default. Looking for the peek toward T-Spawn. Sicko lucky to hold on to his life after that one. Again, FaZe with this aggressive smoke down toward Banana and constantly taking control. Grayhound haven't really been able to counter it just yet.
They seem to be aware that. Although the smoke comes out just in time. That Molotov not going to be useful at all. Completely wasted now for Grayhound. Good placement on the nade too. Dick Stacey down below half. Opening from Dexter though. First blood drawn by Grayhound. And now with the man advantage, can they bring it back? If they decide to go to the A site, they still have to deal with Rain and Olofmeister. And well, one of them is already down. So it's just up to Olof to try to clutch it out. The two-man push is coming in, but Urcast working the angle. He's been on fire this tournament so far, and once again, cracking it open. So Dick Stacey finding the Dren, just holding Banana, and it's all up to Yanko in a 1v5 to, well, essentially just get any damage done as possible.
Grayhound with the hard reads there on the positioning for FaZe. Well, I say Grayhound, I mean Urcast, because that early peek just into Ward Diggity, then up on top of Balcony. Mwah, that's beautiful. You love to see it. Yanko, like you're saying, what can he really get done here? I don't even know if Grayhound are going to be that interested. It doesn't really matter because Malta's going to hit the shot. And there we go. Smiles across the board. And maybe Grayhound, it's their turn to be the boys.
You can see that the confidence is definitely there. Some of the plays that they are trying to get done as well, even on the lost rounds, very ambitious. And, you know, it's working out. I'd say that this is successful already. It is a weakened phase, but you can't take that away from them. You know, Yanko being the budget Nico for the time being, just trying to buy as much time as possible to try to stay in the tournament. Is Nico going to get to Australia in time? That's the real question, but can they hold Banana now? Yanko just lurking on the edge of the smoke, but as that utility was thrown, Malta makes the read. And what a shot, what a spray. But it's a 4v4. Guardian, who almost hit the flick, nasty. But he can't connect it.
And right now with that, FaZe are on that 2-2 split. Olivmeister and Rain just holding down jungle together, actually. So they're going to allow, possibly if Grayhound decide to hit that right-hand side, hit Diggity and go fast, maybe not really have the response they're hoping for, but we'll give the retake. There's the smoke, perfect timing as well. They've spotted out Rain. No information on Olivmeister yet, but they have to assume that there's one still there. He makes his way back onto the side. Grayhound look to hit.
That Molly's going to lock him in cubby as well, so it's only Rain that can hold the A side as the push comes in through Diggity. Molotov forcing him to reposition, but once again, he's been so strong here under balcony, looking to get aggressive, trying to catch Grayhound off. 40 seconds, so Grayhound don't have to make the move just yet, but this is going to buy so much time for the rotation. Adren coming in, and Archers, there's the 2K, 3K for the round. Sicko on the trade, but it's a 1v3 now, and it's going to be so much harder for him to get another round on the board.
Not going to happen either. Olivmeister coming in, taking his time as well. I mean, he could have sped that up and possibly given away his position. And it's not going to happen at this level. You never know. Nicely done from Rain again to step up into Ward Pit. And a huge kill to come through to open things up, but then that double. Nicely held in the pit position. Grayhound a little bit quieter this time around. Heading into the 14th, though, Grayhound are going to be able to back up that buy. Now, this is something that's really important, is just they have to keep that pressure back onto FaZe. Cannot let them get comfortable for even a minute. Nico or no Nico. Got to make it work.
Trading that utility. Grayhound hunting for a bit of map control at the moment. FaZe very passive on B this round, which is different. They've been looking for that banana control. They are going to retake the top of banana at least, uncontested, as it's just Dick Stacey waiting to punish any aggression. But as we get to the mid-round, Grayhound, they've moved into bracket. And once again, we've seen them take their time. And if they take too long here, they could be in trouble. And now as Banana has been cleared there, Adren with full control. The rotations come out from Yanko, and now it's going to be a 5v4 on the A side if Grayhound do commit to this. Now as the smoke starts to fade, Dexter will smoke off library, so the crossfire won't be too effective, and it's all up to Yanko with just a Famis. But will he take contact, playing the off angle? The crossfire here at Arch, and it went so well. Guardian popping off here before. Now the push is coming in at Diggity. It's a 4v2 on site. The crossfire set up. Dexter finding the first. Rain as well up at Dark. He's going to hold on to the site for the time being. 2K for him. Olaf as well. Not found yet as Guardian will connect. It's Urcast to keep the dream alive. 1v3 now, but he has to go for the reload. Jiggling out. Rain trying to buy time. There's only 6 seconds to plant now. Guardian goes down. Rain, he's going to re-peek and picks it up with the USP. Pulling out the secondary at the most opportune time. And as we head into the final round of the first half here in the series, FaZe lead Grayhound by 2 rounds.
Rain, man, that is, again, another instrumental play, another huge hold coming from that A site. This time, he does have the support of Olivmeister and Guardian. Olivmeister honestly just baiting out for Rain to make the play here, which works out perfectly, right? Because maybe Dick Stacey finds that kill, the round turns another side, but a nice try from Urcast overall. And like you're saying, the last round, the buy is not exactly there for Grayhound. They've had to make do with what they've got, and Dick Stacey going down earlier, he only makes that job that much harder for Grayhound.
Early man advantage for FaZe as well, so definitely favouring them here as we head into half-time. Grayhound with the last-ditch effort. 2 SMGs in the kit right now. Malta has that apartment's control. He's been great on the lurk for the majority of the game, but now the banana push coming in. Only a Dren to hold. Flash as well. Going to fully blind all of the T's, but not enough there. Urcast sprays him down. Yanko now has to try to buy time. 4v4 at the present. Yanko just jiggling. Goes very wide solo. Didn't want to stay alive. He thought he had the crossfire here from Rain, but he's just too far away. Rain wanting to go straight through the smoke, looking for the most opportune time. Here's some utility thrown. When will he pounce?
Look at the banana control the Grayhound have as well. That is absolutely massive, but Sicko going down early. Rain reads it unbelievably. Finds the close player in Sicko, turns onto Workcast, and now it makes it even harder for them to make it work. Malta tries to step up, but it's all onto the IGL. The big man, Dexter, half the time has already gone. He waits for that first play to come through. He finds Guardian. This is huge for the first half. Can they close it out on the hard note? Dexter playing with time, and he's won the round in the 1v2. He won't find the kill, but it doesn't matter. It secures the 7-8 half. Mac, that is unreal to finish out on.
The fact that Olaf couldn't find the bomb, so misplay coming in right at the end, but you can't take anything away from Dexter. That frag on to Guardian was huge there. The ump versus the AWP. And wow, that was from a man down as well. I didn't expect that going into the half.
No, that was absolutely nutty. Well, for right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to come right back after a break. FaZe and Grayhound will be playing.
Skies, dreaming big and aiming high. Name the clouds passing by, wishing we run away. All we need is our passports, baby. Leave the rest in our troubled minds. Let us go down in laughter, baby. Trying to figure out what we're after. We're never heading back until we're older. We couldn't care no more, not any longer. Under peach yellow skies, we keep on searching, but we will never know what we're after. Baby, leave it all for the faded hearts. I don't mind if they call us crazy, 'cause they don't understand what we're after. We're never heading back until we're older. We couldn't care no more, not any longer. Under peach yellow skies, we keep on searching, but we will never know what we're after. I'm running out of time, and as long as you're mine, I wanna run away. We're never heading back until we're older. We couldn't care no more, not any longer. Under peach yellow skies, we keep on searching.
After the first half done and dusted, ladies and gentlemen, Grayhound are keeping it close and nicely contested. They now head to CT's side with the round deficit. FaZe what can they get done on this T side?
Well, that's the real question here because Grayhound, look, they didn't win the pistol and they still managed to get 7 rounds on the T side, so keeping it very competitive, all things considered. But now, as we head into the second pistol, once again, Grayhound going to show full confidence, trying to run down mid, do exactly what FaZe did to them earlier. But this time, it's going to be Dick Stacey just getting the 3K from the top of Banana, and that's huge already. 2-man advantage for Grayhound as now FaZe. They need to try to retake the bomb.
That's the problem as well. The bomb was dropped out in the open. Not only does Dick Stacey pick up a 3K to start this out in the second half, they've also got full control. They've rotated Sicko across. They have the man advantage just on the fight alone. They've also got one in towards the bottom of mid. So FaZe are going to constantly be pressured the second they go for that bomb. They have to try and isolate this one man in Malta, make their job a little bit easier. You can see Yanko wrapping back around through T-spawn. Olofmeister reading this one perfectly, making a lot of noise, but hits the shot with the running P250. And brings it back. Only the one-man deficit. Can they get that bomb?
Oh, it's a huge read, but all 3 of the remaining CTs are in a choke point, trying to face together. Dick Stacey makes it the 4K. The trade eventually coming out from Yanko, but he's going to reposition. Wanted to use that smoke, but decides against it. Bomb hasn't been retrieved yet. And he's going to buy so much time with the smoke. Unfortunately, he loses his head before the smoke even blooms. So that was a relatively good round in the end from Grayhound. Big show from Dick Stacey. The 3 fast frags at Banana just swinging the round back in their favour.
Such an explosive pistol round from Grayhound. I'm very surprised that they go for that fight into ward middle with Dexter. Dexter was legging it. He had his knife out to try and make that work. So a little bit awkward for him, but luckily enough, Dick Stacey is the safety net for them in that round. Sicko gets absolutely obliterated by Olofmeister to start. And the force buy, so far it's worked wonders. That's a 200 IQ by Dexter.
We'll see what they can do, though. FaZe, man advantage. Plenty of time to play with, but they need to make their move first, and it's going to be Dick Stacey solo holding at the top of Banana, but the off angle there on Car over the wall instead of just up on the wall. You could see Olof was not expecting that at all, so just like that, 4v4. But a 3v4 as FaZe try to hit the A site, but are they going to go for the B split? The wrap coming all the way in through CT, but there's an MP9 here. Urcast on the off angle, can't get enough damage done to pick up a kill, but 2 of them now. 2 of the boys from FaZe are very softened up.
Oh, Guardian hitting that shot across toward B. It completely opens that site. Dick Stacey would not have been expecting that. And now Grayhound have to try and retake the site. They've only got the MP9s to do so. Rain has an AUG. It's completely turned back into the favour of FaZe, and this force buy might have worked a treat. Guardian hitting a nice shot on the Malta as well. Dexter's so low. He knows what's going to happen right now. He has to save. And what a force buy from FaZe. Just stepping up with their individual shots. Olofmeister to start, Guardian to follow, and it closes the round out.
I'm having flashbacks to Grayhound playing Heroic yesterday. That was, there's a lot of scout shots in that game.
Oh, yeah.
Had me on the edge of my seat. Once again, Guardian just popping off when it was needed most, and they will cause the upset in the second round of the second half. So, retaining that lead just barely. Grayhound, only Dexter alive at the end. So, we'll see if they decide to force their economies. Oh, it's in a way. 1,400 on at least 2 of them, and they are going to opt to force here, but there's that second shot from Guardian, just catching Urcast, aggressive, trying to make his way up solo from Banana.
Grayhound will be able to purchase up those pistols again, so they're going to bounce straight back. The resilience from the Australian boys. As FaZe again hold on to the Scout, the MP9 and the AUG, of course. That's just to be expected.
We're looking for this early Banana control as well, which has pretty much been given up by Grayhound. Happy just to hold passive on the B site. You see Dexter as well, very, very passive in CT, looking to go for the fast rotation. If a bust comes out from FaZe Clan. And Adren now up in Carps, just waiting to bust out of Boiler. The nade not going to do any damage as Bracket hasn't been completely taken. It's Yanko to try to open up the B site, but it's Adren getting first blood, taking a lot of damage though.
Molds are fortunate enough to even get that much in that situation. Look at this now. What? Hello? Was that through smoke? That is a little bit ridiculous. Anyway, Dexter's gone for the wide swing. Unfortunately, can't find anything. Sicko trying to spray and pray with that CZ. Not going to work out. FaZe already on the A site. Grayhound can't do anything about it. And again, you may as well be looking to save these pistols and armor because it still gives you a fighting chance in the next. FaZe will go to double digits. Put the pressure back onto Grayhound.
Definitely now the economy from FaZe is going to rise with this. 5 alive here in the second of the half, or third of the half rather. As FaZe, they're going to claim the double digits first. 10-8 will be the scoreline in Grayhound. They really need to work out what they have to do here on the CT side. They're off to a slow start, but once they get to that gun round, which won't be in the next, as they went for the force here, they will have to try to figure out the conundrum that is FaZe. And the thing is as well, having Yanko there instead of Nico, it makes it so hard to prepare for these matches because they're going to play different. They have to. Because you don't have Nico there to do his job.
To do his job.
To do his job. Just
Nico.
kill everyone.
Yeah.
Right?
To unleash the beast upon the lesser teams and even, say lesser teams, but
well, it's
Nico
true.
drops it against everyone.
It's
no,
true.
I'm touching on Nico, just a filthy player, so. Oh yeah, there you go. So just got a little bit of a pixel and Aerocast falls. Nicely done from Olive Meister to ensure that it's not the easiest round for Grayhound to even get the damage done, and that's pretty much all Grayhound can do in this round as well. They have stacked over to the A site. However, FaZe are definitely happy to set that default, get some control to Banana, put the pressure on both sides, and the second Yanko realizes there's no one there, should be a lot easier.
But the 4-man stack at Dig from Grayhound. Oh, the push coming in. No, just holding this off angle. Sicko playing anti-flash as well. Will FaZe walk into the trap? They won't be spotted as if the wrap comes around Moto, but they're just going to split B as Yanko. He can't see a thing over there. Adren as well, just spotting the stack. And you see Olaf Meister looking for those frags, heading straight back, but Yanko just barely opening it up as Dick Stacey had the opportunity. Guardian as well, just eating up the ecos, padding those stats, looking to get a bit more money in the bank, making sure he can definitely buy an AWP or two as we get later on into the half. Another through the smoke with the crazy spray. Sicko looking just to save the AUG as well, which may just barely help out the dollar he does in the bank there for Grayhound.
Tell you what, that round could have completely changed had Dick Stacey have found that kill onto Yanko. Because the damage that was being done, they didn't know that there was no one at U-Box or at Dark because Yanko hadn't had a chance to completely clear out B. For all they knew, it could have been a stack. And that could have gone horribly wrong because FaZe had no real control of Con either. They were sitting in CT waiting for Yanko to completely clear it. And Sicko somehow picks up the AUG on the kill, and after that, just some damage, again, trying to keep that economy in check, but Guardians is booming, Adren's is booming. They will have to repurchase into this, but at the very least, they've got the buy-in in the next round as well. And the economy is definitely under control and will cause all sorts for Grayhound if they can't start to get theirs figured out.
Well, Grayhound, they've only got 5 more opportunities to try to keep their dream alive on their map pick. As FaZe, they've got the bite, and Grayhound on some pistols again. Just making sure they've got that full utility heading into the next. Working up the round loss bonus, but FaZe working banana control as well, looking to make that fruit salad. 3-2 set up from Grayhound, 3 towards B, and 2 trying to hold Diggity. I believe Malta's up in carps there, but FaZe just throwing that utility. Brackets for free. And from here, they can pretty much go wherever they want as well. Just feeling the waters, though. Just dipping in the toe, seeing if they can find anything, but Grayhound's not giving any information to FaZe.
Rain just misses the timing there on both accounts. Dexter's made his way a little bit closer. Again, the CZ's definitely going to favour that engagement. Oh, and Rain through the smoke just destroys Dexter. He might actually think it's clear Sicko had an opportunity, but he cannot capitalise. And the rounds are slowly fading away. They're actually going to wrap onto B. So there's an opportunity. There's a world in which Grayhound make this work, but they've got to find the kill. Not going to happen. Rain's already cleared the close angle. Dick Stacey up on top. How much can he realist? What is that? Well.
Rain's not here to play games, mate. Full confidence. Full aim. Just pop in. Absolutely off.
Rain with 29 kills. Okay, so
I thought that was a glitch.
so did I. So I looked
glitch.
across and I was like, no, that
No
can't
way.
be right. Like, he's not on 29 kills. And then I realized the first half from him on the A site was
Yep.
nothing but kills.
Right.
So, yeah. Well, when Rain turns up to the server, you're going to have a bad time.
So Grayhound v Rain right now. Guardian can be baited out with the shot. Can't connect through the wall either. It's Grayhound. They're putting emphasis on trying to hold Banana, but Urkast in a rough position as that Molotov forced him, isolated him, but with the flash, he's going to get the 2K all off, still alive, but there's only 10 bullets left in the clip, and Urky with the 3K to hold Banana, find that bomb as well, but they may not be aware as the smoke was still just up.
Well, welcome to the Mongolian Rain, I guess.
There you go. So they've actually lost the bomb because they didn't realize it was there. Try to drop the smoke to allow Urkast to fall back. And we've got Rain as well, once again, just making his way through CT, through Library, knowing that there's at least 2 towards the B site, hoping to find something on the rotation. But so much time here, and Malta going to be caught looking the wrong direction. So it's all onto Sicko. The key for Grayhound to try to win the round.
Does he find the timing? I believe that's going to be a Dren hearing that scope from Sicko. FaZe have complete control of that A site. There's nothing in pit. There's nothing for Grayhound to fight for but this retake right now. They're setting up 1-1-1. Completely isolated from each other. Sicko, does he find the timing? He's spotted Rain. He'll take the easy kill first. The Dren's next up.
Huge.
And nicely done to give Grayhound a 9th and make this second half a little bit closer.
So Sicko in a good position to play for the retake. Fortunately, he just worked his way through the maze that is FaZe to get there just in time, work the angle. And FaZe had no idea. I do believe that they thought he was at Diggity if they heard that scope. The question is if they heard the scope. They would have been communicating, trying to figure out what was going on there, how to try to win it from the man disadvantage. And FaZe, well, they've dropped the ball for the first time here, or second time rather in the second. Grayhound finding their second after that pistol round, which they couldn't back it up from. So on the hunt for double digits themselves now. 3 rounds in the deficit as FaZe are still buying up here.
It's some nice teamwork to start that out as well with the play from Urkast and the flash coming over the top from Malta. So kudos to the boys.
Well, only if they win.
That's what they need to win too, I guess, to give them full kudos. Dick Stacey goes over the top of the Molotov that was playing close toward Car. Sicko backs away towards the A site. Got the information that FaZe now have top mid control, and Grayhound are more than happy to let them have that because, in turn, they've taken most of Banana.
Oh, such a tense situation. Sicko barely missing that shot as well. Falls back to safety. Rain, he's so sharp. He barely missed the head as well. Malta, fortunately for him, getting hit straight on the neck instead. Rain leaving the mark. Now there's 50 seconds remaining on the clock as FaZe look to regain Banana control. And as Guardian expects the jump peek. Oh, connects through the wall. That looked like it was right on. Now Dick Stacey has to try to buy as much time as possible as FaZe. They're going to go for the bust on the B side all the way up Banana, but is the time brought? I think there was an impact. No. Oh my God, Dicky boy.
He's found the dink. He's still tagging Rain up, but Rain's bought enough time for the rest of FaZe. Had Dick Stacey have found that kill, maybe a more aggressive line. Here comes the boost. Dexter through the smoke finds one. They can't deny the bomb plant, but they will be able to get the fast kill afterwards. Rain's there for the trade instantly, and all of a sudden he's looking to step up. But Dren now, it's his best impression, a 1v2 to try and bring this back. He's already done the damage to Malta, and Sicko can't hit the shot. This is absolutely devastating, but Grayhound are fortunate enough to have Sicko on the pistol in that situation. Such a long engagement, and he wins it out with a P250 when he's got the AWP in hand. Why not?
I was so scared for every single move that everyone made in that situation. Adren just peeking and re-peeking both sides, staying alive for so long. Who knows how? The man is too fast, but he will not be able to clutch it in the end. Sicko, he is very good on those pistols at the best of times. Sometimes I wonder why he buys the AWP.
Look at this from Adren, though, just picking them apart.
Yeah, it was very dangerous for Grayhound.
That could have gone feet up, but that's okay. Sicko now holds onto the second mid line. Don't do it. FaZe don't. They wait for the rest of the members to come through. Nice nade coming through from Sicko. They bust directly through and try to put the pressure back onto the AWPer. He makes it around the corner just in time. Not going to hit the shot.
It looks like it was right on. They've got the full setup to try to hold CT, expecting the wrap to come in. Rain and Olaf teaming up again, finding two, but Malta full apps control as the Dren goes down. Free upgrade as well. As Malta picks up the AK, and Dexter working the angle as well. Rain goes down, and it's back to a 3v3, but FaZe, are they aware that Banana's completely clear? Well, Stacey, he's going to fall. Good positioning from Malt, who's found the bomb and the frag onto Yanko, but is he aware that Guardian's coming in from the flank? Oh, he repositions, isolates the angle. Dexter takes down Olafmeister, and now all they need to know is where the bloody hell is Guardian.
I'll tell you where. He's going to find that shot onto Malta as well. Of course he does. The smoke's now deployed, but he's going to walk right into Dexter's hands. The open arms, and there we go. Hey, Nearly Boy happy in the background there. And that's what we need to see. Grayhound now getting up and about. The big smiles from Big Dick Stacey. Smiles all across the board, and this is the way Grayhound make their way back into this.
But the problem is these rounds are coming so damn close every damn time, Rob. Grayhound, the economy in the bin. They've got 2 SMGs, a Thamus, just making sure they can still get that utility. One alive in the previous 2 rounds, which Grayhound have managed to pull back into their favour. They were at a disadvantage at one point there, but somehow, some way, Malta, the champion.
And now you can see the confidence for Grayhound. So we saw it in the heroic game yesterday. Olafmeister sits in wait towards Olafmeister. Finds the kill under Dick Stacey. Cast just on the other side of the wall. Olafmeister expects them to be further back, so the grenade does nothing. Cast going for some recon, and Olafmeister still holding the line. Again and again, he will find those openings. As Malta now looks to even it back out, and again another kill in towards Apps. The app criminal at this point for Malta, and bring it back.
Such a risky decision earlier by Urcast, just going for that dry peek at the top of Banana. And it did not pay dividends at all. 3v4. As FaZe look to head towards that B site. Rain just trying to throw the fake, looking for the lurk again. Absolutely popping off this game so far. Look at the timing from Sicko as he aggresses there at bracket. All the information as well. The 2 other gamers here for Grayhound over here in the crossfire on the B site. And it's going to be Dexter with the lineup. Malta finding the final. But what a play from Grayhound to bring that one back. The dry push from Sicko, just getting all that information at the right time. And Grayhound making the right decisions.
Again, everything's starting to go right for Grayhound. And I don't want to repeat myself because it's a broken record, but it's very reminiscent to Inferno yesterday, where they were behind. It wasn't a massive deficit by that point, but they really started to turn it on. And I don't know whether it's a small amount of luck there that Dexter manages to kill Yanko with no information. Yanko's still trying to figure out where he is, but it buys time for Malta on the free kill. Like, it's looking good.
Yanko did look very lost there.
Oh, he looks so lost. He's trying to figure out where those shots are even coming from. He's looking first on his second new box. Coffin, CT. He's just sitting at pillar, mate. But if anyone remembers 2018, Grayhound up against FaZe, same point in time in the lower bracket in the group stages. Ended up going 2-1 toward FaZe, so Grayhound are definitely looking for some sweet revenge.
Different lineup, though. No Carrigan, no Nico, and a Yanko.
A wild Yanko has joined the server.
But FaZe on the Deagles. I'm worried for Grayhound. Olaf, he's been so sharp today with this weapon. Definitely had a good sleep last night.
Ooh.
Unable to connect this time, though. Grayhound happy just to go for the 4-1 setup. Oh, Sicko just on the pixel line. Can he hit it? There we go. Yanko. Collateral as FaZe. They don't quite have bracket control. You've still got Dexter here as well, just using that Molotov as cover. 2K for him, bomb down. Rough situation as the crossfire is here. Dexter will find a third. Some damage done in the end, but it's not really enough as Grayhound keep 4 rifles alive and take that lead back, 13-12 on Inferno.
Yeah, this momentum needs to keep up for Grayhound, though. They can't slip up for a second. FaZe back on the buy round, back into the comfort zone for them. However, I mean, Guardian, yes, on the AWP, doesn't have head armor, lacking a little bit of utility. You can sell that right now, but on the opposite side, Grayhound, their economy isn't doing the best either, so it can definitely flick in a second. 1 round is all it's going to take, and FaZe will be back in the driver's seat. And cruising down the highway in 5th. Again, it's going to be the banana control that Grayhound go for, more so just trying to prevent FaZe from getting it. But all of Meister finds the timing on the peak. Grayhound have no information, and with that, they are definitely happy to back away.
If FaZe can get the bomb planted here, it'll be absolutely huge for their economy. Should be able to buy into the 27th as well, but Grayhound now, are they going to be able to hold Urcast? He's drawn so much attention just with the jiggle as Dick Stacey to come back and save him, but Urcast falls on the retreat. 4v4, and it's going to be a 2-2 setup. Dexter hesitating there at Speedway just for a moment. But they are happy just to try to hold this diggity area. FaZe as well, all over the map, looking for mistakes again. Flash actually gave Rain the line, but he falls off. And Sicko, once again, going to push dry, clearing bracket. Pre-scoped, waiting for anything to happen here. But now FaZe, they are going to make their move at the top of Banana. Molotov being dumped by Dexter as well, so that footsteps being heard. But still, with 20 seconds remaining, they can still rotate to that A site. So much utility faded out. Sicko with the dry push. He's found one, but Adren as well, pushing through Carps at mid. The bomb still needs to make its way all the way up. Yanko finding Dick Stacey, and they are going to call the audible, head back to the B site, but they don't know that Dexter's still here, still alive. He's unchecked at Coffins, and there's no way that Guardian's going to be able to plant. That should be the round. What a play from Dexter. The patience winning that one for Grayhound, and they go to 14 rounds over FaZe Clint.
Said there's no way for them to win that, but Dexter nearly gave them the in. He made the audio cue. He comes through smoke blind, and look, like 4 seconds left. Guardian not exactly on the site.
No, they couldn't have won.
There's a world. There's a world.
They couldn't have won.
I'm confident. There's a world in which he gets there on site. I'm confident.
Even if
bomb plant 3.5, there's a chance. I'm always selling there's a chance. Dexter steps up with a double kill.
They're just blatantly
and now holding onto the line. Sicko finds the first. The man advantage again for Grayhound. They're finding their way through. Just clearing out Carps. Grayhound have complete control of Banana. FaZe now having top mid.
Prodding towards this A side as well. The 2 men play at Carps. Will they catch Malta off? He's going to be playing on balcony this round, not all the way in. A bit of noise is going to be made as well as the utility dumped. Here comes the push. FaZe now out to the A site. Malta finds one, tries to get the transfer. Dexter playing the double pit setup, and he's got the bomb as well. It's just Guardian alive, and his position is known. Tag now through the box as well. 4v1 as Dexter swings, and that is going to take Grayhound to map point.
You're getting fired up there, and look at the poker faces from Grayhound right now. They know how close they are to clinching that first map.
They're nervous.
They are definitely nervous, but at the point right now, they are sitting full well in control of this match. You can see from FaZe, like, look at the buy that they have. Yeah. It is a mixed bag, and again, you can't overemphasize that because, yes, they're still going to make it work to an extent. Grayhound have everything they need to close this out right now.
See what Rain can do with this Mac 10, because he's been quiet for a couple of rounds now. It's been the other boys trying to get the work done. No bust quite yet at mid, but Sicko, he's been forced off the angle. Looks like FaZe, they're just going to throw their weight around here, try to take a bit of A control eventually. That nade just tickling a couple of the boys there on the toes at mid. Exy comes out. It looks like FaZe, they are going to commit with no utility remaining. Dexter gets some damage done through the smoke, but the hold is here. Sicko drawing first blood eventually there. Malta still alive in the pit. And FaZe, they just can't crack the code to get the A site. Guardian and Yanko, though, absolutely making their way on. But Malta's still alive.
3v3 for Grayhound to close this out. To find the first map against FaZe. Step closer to Qudos, and Malta steps up onto Adren. It's now low HP on the Guardian. Urcast has made his way through, and Malta will close it out. That is the first map done and dusted. Grayhound take the W.
Ow!
My word. What a performance.
And what a performance it was. Inferno goes to Grayhound. I had absolutely no idea that they would take this one. 16-12 as FaZe. They just can't back it up. They had a rough day yesterday. It looks like it's continuing into today. And as we head into the second map, well, Grayhound, it's their game to lose now.
That's it. They've got the upper hand, but we'll have to find out how they can perform in map number 2 on the other side of the break.